I think with the group fitness classes, I think group fitness classes are amazing. As you said, I think when someone gets hammered and they're thrashed and they're sweaty and they walk out of there with that dopamine hit, they're always chasing the dopamine hit and they don't
Hmm.
realize that that is a brain function, that is not a metabolic body changing function. And as you said, you can go through those classes and put a label on it and say, I'm going to go moderate intensity and ease back a little bit because it's going to be a recovery day. But if you're just doing it all the time, chasing that dopamine hit, I've seen people say, I don't know, my body's not changing. And now I'm depressed because I'm not getting that dopamine hit.
Hmm.
I see it a lot, actually.
Exactly. Yeah, and they end up injured. So soft tissue
Mm-hmm.
injuries come up quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah,
And then to when as you said, if someone's training 5 days a week and they want to back off to two or three, which may be so much optimal, I think they feel lazy and they don't understand that. Like I'm in a market in Miami where everyone trains, but that's not normal. Like that's not the world, that's not the US, that's Miami. Everyone's
yeah.
obsessed with how they look. They have to have a six pack. Everyone in the world is taking PEDs. Everyone in the world is taking peptides. And you see, like just this morning, I was looking left and right, and I was thinking, I've never seen so many ripped, superhuman looking people. Now, I know that the exterior is amazing, and I know the inside of the metabolic health could be poor, but just the way everyone looks, it's shocking. That's not normal.
Not
And I think when
normal.
people can't keep up, they feel like they're less, a little bit lazy. I know there's a lot of psychology in there, but it actually may be the best thing for them to ease back.
100%. There was a study that was released yesterday in Nature, and it was looking at a UK biobank of 75,000 people, men and women between the ages of 40 and 60, and looking at all cause mortality, body composition, that kind of stuff. And it disseminated down to some modeling that they use with AI to get the results. And they found that for every 1 minute of high intensity exercise, is equivalent to 53 minutes of low intensity or 9 minutes of moderate intensity. So if you're really looking to invoke change, you want to be able to hit that high intensity. But if you're constantly training, you're never going to get that high intensity. You're just going to be too metabolically and nervously or nervous system challenged to hit that high intensity. So, it's our job as fitness professionals to really teach that polarization. We want you to show up with a specific need, and we want you to be able to hit this at 110% and then recovery. I'm sure you experience this where women are like, why do I have 3 minutes recovery? What am I going to do? I'm going to superset. It's like, no, you're not. You're going to sit there.
Yeah.
You're going to sit there because your body needs to recover so that you can hit this high weight again or this load again. And it is complete disconnect between like what sociocultural things have impressed upon women to get an X type body versus what we know from a physiological perspective, and yet what socioculturally men have grown up with recovery is great, pushing heavy loads is great, high intensity is great, recovery is great. So it's really interesting right now when we're starting to see some of the middle bit being questioned by women going, wait, maybe I should be resting. Look, I can hit high intensity. Why was I taught something different? And then they start to self doubt because it goes against the grain.
If you could take one client and just say, do exactly what I tell you to do with sets, reps, loads, rest intervals, they'd be like, it really wasn't that hard, right? It was like
Right.
because I did what I needed to do. I didn't crush my soul and I followed the protocols. I think what happens is by way of they want instant gratification and they're just not patient enough to understand that that significant change does take time.
Yeah,
6 months, a year and a half, 2 years, right? It takes time.
it does. It does. And the other perspective is people don't realize that it also takes time to get overweight and unfit. They're looking at an immediate fix, but it's taken them a year or 2 years or maybe three or more to get to this point. And then all of a sudden they want an overnight fix. It's like, well, now we have
Hmm.
to backtrack and understand that it's going to take a significant amount of time
Right.
to get to where you want to be. But yeah,
Right.
we're in that immediate gratification mode
Yeah.
and world where everyone's like, I want it now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.